Hello, my name is Hae-sun Kim, advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today with Labor Attorney Jung Bong-soo, we will cover the Labor Union Act, Article 2 and 3, which is due to be amended, but at the moment it's still not passed the National Assembly because of the rejection by the current government. So could you explain why we should amend this?
Okay, hello, how are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. Today, I'd like to explain about why you need the revision of Labor Union Act Article 2 and Article 3. Article 2 is especially definition of employer. Also, Article 3 is exemption from civil claim against damages caused by labor unions strike. So Article 2 and Article 3 of the Labor Union Act are very urgently necessary to be revised. The reason is in order to improve working condition for contract company or some small and medium-sized companies that are working together with major big companies. So in Korea, we have a polarized working condition for workers. Like one side is big manufacturing companies. Also, the other side is workers who are working for small and medium-sized companies. So their working conditions are very greatly different. So regular employee working for big company receive a lot of money. Like for example, they receive more than 10 million Korean won per year, while the some workers who are working for small and medium-sized companies earn like less than 50. Maybe 50 million Korean won per year. So maybe the large company, the employee who work for major company, they earn like 100 million Korean won per year, while the medium-sized and small-sized companies workers, they earn like less than 50 million Korean won. So this means those working conditions are very much different, discriminated based on size of company workers are working for. So in order to solve such a problem, we need to revise the Labor Union Act, especially definition of employer. So currently, only those working who have an employment contract, then those workers can take their legal action against their employer, maybe internally. But when the revised law, employer will be responsible for their own workers. Also, those subcontract workers working under their control and supervision. So also Article 3 of the Labor Union Act show that those subcontract workers, they are protected by civil law when they cause the damage to the employer through labor strike. So then subcontract or their workers, they'll be they are allowed to go on strike against the main contractor. Also, they'll be protected from civil claim. Then those workers working at subcontract will be protected. Also, they'll have a bigger voice to request the main contractor to increase their working condition. Then gradually they'll have a better working condition. Then this is the way to solve discriminating the wage. Yeah. So far, we have a very discriminated working condition, including wages, through those union activities, those labor union and their workers working in small and medium-sized companies will improve their working condition through the labor strike or labor union activities. Yeah.
I see. I understand that there was a big tragedy in 2009 when the Sangyong Motor, the labor union, there were a big strike and some people, labor workers, sacrifice and suicide. But even those incidents happen, our labor union act is not much improved or amended in favor of the subcontract labor union workers. Do you agree?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we have same the working condition as the time we had in 2009. So at that time, Sangyang Motors company were almost bankrupt. So they had to reduce the number of workers for restructuring process. So at the time, more than 150 workers were terminated by redundant dismissal. So at the time, more than 30 the labor workers commit suicide. So it caused a lot of social problem. So the reason why they commit suicide was that they cannot earn the money as much as they used to earn. So it caused a lot of discouragement or some disappointment for those family and workers. So they could not accept such a changed working environment. So I think that's why we had more than 30 former workers committed suicide at the time. So I think that is it was caused by social problems. The reason is our working condition for workers are decided by the size of the individual companies. So, for example, Hyundai Motors company, they provide the best working condition their workers, while their subcontract provide almost half or less working condition than the condition of those Hyundai Motors companies. So company workers. So this means we have a very discriminating the working environment. So in order to solve this kind of discriminating working condition, we need to revise those the labor union that then subcontract and their workers can go on strike and request for improvement working condition. Then main contractor must accept it because they cannot take them to a civil claim, or so they cannot punish them by taking legal action, because law described that even subcontract and their workers they'll be exempt from any civil claim, even though they caused damage to the some main contractors. So I think this revision is very necessary for some fair improvement of working condition between the regular, maybe the big companies workers and medium-sized companies workers. Yeah.
I think this discrimination is a very bad social environment for everybody and against the constitutional rule. And although the lawmakers passed the revised bill last year, the current government has vetoed and rejected the bill. So it's very important that the new government will reconsider passing the bill. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree that. Yeah. So current government, they are very conservative, they are very capital oriented, the government, or so that means they protect the majoring power group. Also they never respect current workers from small and medium-sized companies. So that is the reason why we have a discriminated working condition between two major groups, someone working for big companies, so other people working for small companies.
I see. Thank you very much for your comment.
Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, bye-bye.